Good morning. Today, I want to show you something most men completely misunderstand: the power of a simple good morning text. You see, it's not about cheesy lines, desperate flattery, or trying to impress. It's about presence, confidence, and subtle influence. High-value men understand this. They know that the way they start her day can set the tone for how she perceives them, and in turn, how she feels about life itself. Every word, every pause, every little hint of thoughtfulness communicates value. And today, I'm going to guide you through 10 powerful ways to say good morning in a way she can't ignore, without seeming needy or overbearing. Start simple. You can say, "Good morning. Hope your day starts as well as you deserve." At first glance, it seems ordinary, but simplicity is a hallmark of confidence. You are acknowledging her existence without demanding attention. You are calm, polite, and deliberate. This is subtle, but it communicates that you care without desperation. It plants a positive vibe in her mind, making her day start on a slightly better note because of your words. You could also say, "Morning. Make today a good one." The variation doesn't matter as much as the energy behind it. She notices the calm, confident presence behind a simple acknowledgement, even if she doesn't consciously realize it. Then, there is the kind of text that sparks curiosity. "I saw something today that reminded me of you, and I smiled." It's personal and engaging without being overwhelming. Suddenly, she wonders, what did he see? Why did it remind him of me? Curiosity is magnetic. This is not manipulation, it is subtle observation and authentic connection. By sharing a fleeting thought, you are inviting her into your world without chasing her attention. Authenticity is critical here. Always speak from moments you genuinely experience. You can vary it. "Something made me think of you this morning. It made me smile." Short, simple, and emotionally effective. Sometimes, a challenge can be magnetic. Something like, "I dare you to make today unforgettable." A challenge doesn't threaten, it inspires. It communicates that you live with purpose, expect action, and respect your own energy. A playful challenge encourages engagement without pressure. You could also say, "Make today one worth remembering." Notice the subtlety. You are confident enough to expect her to rise to the occasion without hovering over her. A man who challenges, in the right way, becomes instantly more compelling. Adding humor is equally effective, but it must be light and clever. Something like, "Good morning. Coffee hasn't kicked in yet, so forgive me if I'm overly charming today." Humor signals intelligence, playfulness, and emotional stability. It's memorable, engaging, and shows that you don't take yourself too seriously. You could tweak it to say, "Morning. May your day be as amazing as my hair after 1 cup of coffee." The key is subtlety. Humor paired with confidence is magnetic. She feels the warmth and intelligence without feeling pressured. Then there's the power of thoughtful questions. Ask something like, "If you could start your day anywhere in the world, where would it be?" Questions like this are not generic. They spark imagination and engagement. They show interest in her mind, not just her attention. They position you as curious and intelligent, someone who thinks beyond superficial interactions. You could also say, "What's one thing that could make your morning perfect?" Or, "If today were a movie, how would it start?" Questions invite conversation without chasing it, which is exactly what high-value men do. They attract by creating space for intrigue. Compliments also matter, but they must carry depth. You might say, "Good morning. I hope someone tells you today how incredible you truly are." This is meaningful without being overbearing. It communicates admiration for who she is, not just how she looks. Avoid cheap flattery. Instead, highlight character, intelligence, or unique qualities. Try variations like, "Morning. Don't forget how much light you bring to the room," or "I hope today reminds you how strong and capable you are." Emotional depth in a compliment communicates subtle value and recognition. Sometimes, less is more. A single word can carry immense presence. "Morning. That's it." Minimalism communicates confidence and independence. You don't need elaborate lines to be remembered. Sending a simple text like this at the right time makes her pause and notice your calm energy. Variations such as, "Good morning," or "Morning. Hope today treats you well," carry the same subtle influence. The key is that high-value men rarely feel the need to over-explain or over. Their presence is felt even in silence. A slightly more immersive approach is to share a short story or observation. "I woke up to the sunrise today. It reminded me that every day has its own beauty, just like you." Storytelling creates emotion, memory, and subtle intrigue. Keep it brief, just a sentence or two. It demonstrates reflection and emotional depth. You could also say, I saw the first rays of sun today, and it reminded me to be grateful. Thought of you briefly. These micro-stories make her feel seen, without pressure or neediness. High-value men are future-focused. You might send, good morning. Imagine what we could accomplish if today were ours. Ambition and vision are inherently attractive. This text inspires without demanding engagement. It positions you as a man moving forward, grounded and intentional. Variations like morning. Think about what amazing moments today might bring, or good morning. Let's make today something we won't forget. Highlight subtle leadership and emotional sophistication. She feels energy and direction through your words. Asterisk finally, there is the signature text, good morning. Just wanted to remind you that someone is quietly rooting for you today. This combines acknowledgement, intrigue, and emotional resonance. It communicates admiration, subtle support, and confidence. It is impossible to ignore because it balances connection and autonomy perfectly. Variations include, morning, remember, someone believes in you more than you realize, or good morning, may your day be as remarkable as the quiet strength you carry. This final text embodies the mindset of a high-value man, confident and emotionally intelligent. Remember, none of these texts work if you send them robotically or without authenticity. Presence matters more than words. Curiosity engages more than flattery. Subtlety is more powerful than desperation. And consistency, thoughtful, deliberate, high-value communication is more compelling than a flood of constant messages. She doesn't just respond to what you say, she senses who you are when you say it. A high-value man doesn't chase attention. He quietly radiates energy, confidence, and self-respect, and sometimes a simple good morning text is all it takes to convey that. Asterisk. Use these 10 approaches strategically. Adapt them to your personality. Observe reactions, but never depend on them for validation. Each text is not a tool for manipulation, but a reflection of who you are. Confident, thoughtful, emotionally intelligent, and present. Over time, you will notice not just engagement, but curiosity, admiration, and subtle attraction emerging naturally. So tomorrow, pick 1 or 2, send them with calm confidence. Live your day with purpose, and let your energy communicate more than words ever could. Because in the end, a high-value man understands this fundamental truth. It's not about the text. It's about the presence behind it, the energy, and the life he leads. Good morning is not just a greeting. It's a message, a statement, and a subtle reminder of the kind of man you are. Use it wisely, use it deliberately, and watch how even the simplest words can make a lasting impression.